Hello everyone and welcome back to Greenground. Today I want to take you on a journey through some of the most pressing international news stories, from the relentless humanitarian crisis in Gaza to the ongoing conflicts in Russia and Ukraine, and from the latest developments in the Middle East to significant events in Europe and Asia. There's a lot to unpack. Let's start with the Gaza Strip, where the situation continues to deteriorate. Overnight, Israeli airstrikes claimed the lives of 15 Palestinians, mostly women and children. In one heartbreaking incident, a Palestinian pediatrician lost 9 of her children when her home was hit by an airstrike. Her husband and a surviving child were injured in the same attack. It's these kinds of stories that remind us of the human cost of conflict. In a small glimmer of hope, Hamas has agreed to release Eden Alexander, a dual American-Israeli citizen who was being held hostage. This move comes as Israel mulls allowing aid groups to remain in charge of distributing non-food aid in Gaza. However, the broader humanitarian crisis in Gaza remains dire. The blockade has prevented humanitarian aid from entering the region for over 10 weeks now, leaving the population on the brink of famine. The World Health Organization has highlighted that nearly 500,000 people are facing catastrophic levels of hunger and malnutrition, with 57 children reported to have died from malnutrition since the blockade began. The situation in Gaza is not just about numbers, it's about the human lives at stake. The United Nations has warned of potential atrocities, likening the use of starvation as a weapon to war crimes. The entire population of Gaza is facing a critical risk of famine, with over 1 million people in the emergency phase of food insecurity. This is one of the world's worst hunger crises, and it's unfolding right before our eyes. Moving to other parts of the Middle East, Israel launched airstrikes in Yemen, targeting Sana'a International Airport and destroying 3 planes. Meanwhile, in Syria, the body of an Israeli soldier missing since the 1982 Lebanon War was repatriated in a joint operation by the Mossad and IDF. These incidents highlight the complex web of conflicts and tensions in the region. Shifting our focus to Europe, a stabbing at Hamburg's train station left at least 18 people injured. The suspect, a 39-year-old woman, has been arrested. In France, a major power outage disrupted the final day of the Cannes Film Festival, with authorities suspecting arson. These incidents remind us of the ongoing challenges in maintaining public safety. In Germany, the defense minister hinted at reinstating compulsory military service if volunteer recruitment numbers remain low. This move reflects broader concerns about military preparedness in Europe. In Asia, North Korea detained several officials following a failed warship launch, which was witnessed by leader Kim Jong-un. The incident has been described as damaging to national dignity. Meanwhile, tensions between India and Pakistan remain high, with Indian officials criticizing Pakistan at a diplomatic forum. Back in the Middle East, Israeli airstrikes in Yemen underscore the expanding scope of regional conflicts. The ongoing war in Ukraine also highlights the global nature of these crises. Russia recently launched a missile and drone attack on Kyiv, injuring several people just hours before a significant prisoner swap involving hundreds of captives. This cycle of violence and retaliation continues to escalate tensions. In a surprising move, Russian President Vladimir Putin proposed direct negotiations in Istanbul, Turkey, following Western threats of further sanctions without a ceasefire. This development could be a significant step towards resolving the conflict, but it remains to be seen how it will play out. In Bangladesh, the government banned the Awami League party of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who was ousted last year during mass protests. This move reflects ongoing political instability in the region. Lastly, in a fascinating piece of space history, a Soviet-era Venus probe re-entered Earth's atmosphere and splashed down in the Indian Ocean. This reminded us of the enduring legacy of space exploration. As we wrap up today's monologue, I want to invite you to engage with us more. If you found this informative and thought-provoking, please don't forget to like and comment below. We value your thoughts and would love to hear them in the comments section. Also, check the description for more information and links to stay updated on these stories. If you enjoyed this, consider subscribing to our channel for more insights and discussions on news, technology, and entertainment. Thank you for being part of the Greenground community, and we look forward to your feedback.